Hi, and welcome to the California Virtual Campus Online Education Initiative. Today we are going to be walking through the student workflow for registering for online courses at courses that are offered by other community colleges. In order to do this, it's a very simple workflow. What we're going to start is selecting our home college. For today's purposes, we're going to say that I am a student at Foothill College. I have the option to search for other courses throughout the system by various methods. For this purposes, I'm going to do a keyword search, and I am interested in taking a sociology course that I am needing to fulfill my degree requirements. Here are the search results for all of the campuses and all of the colleges that are offering, all the courses that are offering sociology courses. I have several search filters that I can use to narrow my search down. I can search by term. I can look for campuses and courses to which I can instantly enroll. I can see courses where I know that there are available seats or live seat counts. I can search by start and end dates, as well as narrow things down by the teaching college, as well as some transferability options. For the purposes of this search, I'm going to be looking at courses for which I can instantly enroll, and I'm interested in seeing courses that have live seat counts. So as you can see, there are courses that are being offered by my home college, Foothill College. I'm interested in enrolling in courses that are offered at other campuses. And specifically, I am looking for a course that is being taught at Lake Tahoe. So I am interested in this SOC 101, Introduction to Sociology. As you can see, there's some information that is provided. I can see that this campus offers online tutoring services. Lake Tahoe also offers online counseling support and services to students. They offer online student readiness support. And this college is a member of the Online Education Initiative Consortium. You can see that this credit is for 4 units. It's starting September 14th and runs through December 10th. And I can see some transferability information. To get to the course details, I click on this link, and here I can see the course description. I can get some additional information about transfer, and then I can see course section information. So for this specific course, there is one section that is being offered that has open seats available at Lake Tahoe. And we can see that this is showing live seat counts and that there are 35 seats that are available. Before I click this Add Class button, though, I want to come back up and point out some details about tuition and fees. So the tuition and fees for this course are $124. Those tuition and mandatory fees are only applied. There aren't any other campus-specific fees that are part of that. If we click on this information button, we can see that if I am an out-of-state student, if I'm a non-resident, my tuition and fees for this specific class would be $772 as opposed to the $124 for resident fees. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this Add Class button, and it's going to ask me to sign in. I'm signing in through an SSO proxy that allows me to sign in using my local college credentials. I'm clicking and signing in with my OpenCCC account, and once I've been authenticated in through my OpenCCC account, I'm presented with the student consent form. And so to complete my registration, I must consent to all of these. I'm agreeing to have my personal information transferred from my home college to the teaching college as necessary. I'm also agreeing to have my transcript sent automatically back from the teaching college to my home college so that those credits can be applied at my home college. I'm consenting that my GPA at the home college is 2.0 or above, or I have not yet received a GPA. I'm consenting to that I am not currently a K-12 student, and that if I am, I have the proper consent forms on file at my home college that would allow me to enroll and register for a course at another teaching college. And if I'm also consenting that if this class has any prerequisites, I'm confirming that I have met those prerequisites and that I can provide proof to the teaching college as requested. So clicking continue here, I'm then presented with the enrollment form. So this is an abbreviated enrollment form that captures information. Some of these fields are non-editable, as you can see. This information is being pulled directly out of my Foothill account through the SIS at Foothill. but there are some additional information that I need to provide here. So I need to provide my street address, my city, state, a zip code. I have the option to update my phone or my email address that was pulled out. Additionally, I need to provide some information provide information about California residency. Our teaching colleges really need to understand and make sure that we are being assessed the proper fees. And so this again is not an editable field because this is being pulled out of my home college SIS. So Foothill College has determined that I am, yes, a California resident, and so that I should be eligible to pay in-state tuition. I hit submit here, and the processing of the enrollment can take up to 5 minutes. The enrollment has been processed, and I have successfully registered for Introduction to Sociology at Lake Tahoe College. As a reminder, I have consented to have my personal information from my home college shared with the teaching college, including the validation of my California residency. I've consented to have transcripts sent automatically from my teaching college back to my home college once I've completed the class, and I do confirm that I've met the prerequisites for this course. On this page, we discuss payment options, and so there are multiple payment options that we have. If I'm not planning to use financial aid or using the apply for the California College Promise Grant, I can go ahead and pay for the fees immediately using a credit card by clicking that link right there. I do have some other payment options though. So if I am going to use the California Promise Grant, which is also formerly known as the Board of Governors Fee Waiver, it is a state program that allows me to waive enrollment fees for qualifying students. Clicking on this button right here, I will be taken to the CCPG application for the teaching college, and I'll be required to complete that application and have it processed by the teaching college to determine my eligibility for the California College Promise Grant. If I'm using financial aid, I will click this button, and pending my financial aid request, I will use that to pay for the tuition at the teaching college. If I'm selecting the financial aid, I do have an email that is sent to me that gives me important information about the next steps in the process to guarantee and to qualify and secure the funding from financial aid. In the meantime, I can go ahead and pay the fees while my home college is processing my financial aid, or I have the option here to go ahead and apply for the Promise Grant at the teaching college, which is in this situation is Lake Tahoe Community College. At this point, I'm not required to make any payments, and if I were to come back later on at a different time and I want to be able to pay for the fees, I will come here to this class schedule. And once this information loads up here, I will be able to see a Pay Now link. Okay, so my course is successfully added to my class schedule. I can see that it's starting here, and here again is the Pay Now option. If I click on this link, I will have the ability to go ahead and pay for those fees. Additionally, if for some reason I decided that I wanted to drop the course, I can drop the course by clicking on this link right here and clicking Drop Course. We're not going to do that right now, but that's how I would drop a course. And that's how you register for a course through the California Virtual Campus Online Education Initiative